Hey guys, it's Breaking Grounds Outdoors with you, and it is about to be August. It is July the 18th, I think, and right now we're at my food plot where I shot the 13 point, and we never found them, and then ended up shooting the 7 point that we call crooked rat, crook, whatever you want to call them. But today, with it being so early in the season right now, into spring, into summer, I'm planting some iron clay peas. I'm gonna get them in the ground. As you see, I haired last weekend, probably about 4 or 5 days ago, and it's looking pretty good. It's rained a lot since then. I was going to wait till about mid-August to plant, but since we're getting so much rain right now, and I got the time before I start back teaching, I'm going to go ahead and get it in the ground. As you see, we got the packer behind the four-wheeler, and we're going to try to pack it in. Now, what I'm doing this year, a little different, is instead of planting the whole thing, I'm bow only this year again. I'm just going to plant this one stretch that I hunt on and let everything grow back up and let them feel, I guess, comfortable and covered around it, because we have deer beds all around here, and we're right here between a creek and another field. Another thing I'm doing different this year is I'm planting this, I can say, early fall plot and then a winter plot, because this year, instead of having peanut fields right around me, we got cotton and cotton. So they got to find some kind of food here besides corn and some protein and stuff. So hopefully when I get this in the ground, it'll come up. Hopefully they'll eat and take to it, and I'll be able to hunt over it during bow season, early bow season. They really like iron clay peas. And then I might come in with a crimson clover and some oats to do a mix with. So we got our spreader with us, got our bag, we got our seed, got our packer, so we're ready to go. So right here, we're at the base of my stand right here. You can see it's all hidden and everything. And the bad thing about like the first year of hunting your stand, you kind of have to cut it kind of good to be able to get up in there and hang it and everything. But this second year, if you could see, it is like super grown up around it, and it's like made it an amazing place to hunt up there. I mean, last year I didn't have any deer kind of spook or anything. They walked right through here, right through my stand, and never saw me. So I'm pretty pumped on this year about how hidden it is. So let's get finished putting these peas out, and it looks like we got a rain heading to us right now. So I'm gonna try to get it done on the fruit lot and everything. So as you can tell, I'm all wet. We got the seed in. I really love using that spreader because I used to do it by bucket and throw it by hand, and I found out that I ran through seed a lot, and I did overcast it like that. But with that spreader, you can work at your own speed. You know, you can throw it further out or slow it down and do it quick. You know, put more out at a short distance. And we made a bunch of trips. I overcasted. I like to, have enough seed that I can double, because I mean, what if some don't grow, or if it doesn't get good soil contact? And I really like to make it thick just in case, because I've seen deer take the iron clay peas and they will tear it up. But right now we're about to finish packing this in, fill up the feeder the rest of the way, and try to go hang up another set. So y'all stick with us. So right now we're halfway done with the plot, and if you kind of look down at this side over here is packed, kind of got the seeds, not as, they're covered up and they're hidden. And then on this side over here, you can just see where it's just been haired and thrown over to the top. And the reason I like doing this is because it kind of gives me that security that I packed it down, it's got good soil contact, and that it makes sure that it goes ahead and gets it in the ground. Some people like to harrow back over it. I used to do that, and I found out sometimes I would harrow my seeds back in too deep, and so I kind of went with this packing for the past 5 years or so, and I've really enjoyed it. You just fill it up with water, pull it right behind the four-wheeler, and then when you get done, pull the plug out. I've even forgotten it when I've come to my land, and I actually got a board over there, a circular board that I just hooked the rope to, and this worked just as good. It dragged a little bit of my dirt and seed, so I really like the packer because it just rolls. You don't have to worry about it pulling the dirt and picking up the seed and pushing it, and it just kind of flattens it out and makes it pretty level for you. So I'm gonna finish up this food plot, and we look like we still got some rain coming in. Hopefully we do, but I want to get this set up, so we'll see you in a minute. Alright, so we're back at you. We're done with the food plots. We got that in, got it packed down, and now we just got to pray for some rain. But right now we're in a spot that I found last year. It's right off the field. It was cotton last year, it's cotton this year. But in this little spot right here, it's nothing but a creek bottom right in there, and it goes all the way through these pines right here. And it's even slanted down at a slope that, you know, you can see where it gets down in the bottom and then up here. And last year I just came in here, threw out some corn, put a camera out, and come to find out my target buck of last year was just circling through. He'd come all the way from my food plot a half a mile up here to here, and we just found a circle that he was doing. And my buddy Jackson, I came in here and put out corn one day, and I caught a deer chasing a doe right here, and my climber's right through there. But we wanted a permanent stand so we can get in here quietly, climb up, not make that much noise. Especially in the mornings climbing at dark, and don't know where, you know, if deer in the area, they can hear you climbing. And so today what we're doing is we're coming in here, hanging the set. I got my screw-in steps, Cape Violent, my game winner, lock on 2.0 right there, all from Academy. Great deals right now. Main thing is this right here. Last year I fell out of a deer stand 15 to 20 foot and broke my back. So now you will not see me touching a tree without the harness, whether I'm going, you know, just to look or anything, just because you never know when it can happen. That's the thing. So right now we're gonna get these screw-in steps coming up. I actually got a feeder put together to put out here. Got a camera, got the new Muddy camera, and I might actually drop a review down on that because of it just came out. And when I was in Academy, people were actually already asking me like, how's it work? What's it, you know, is it any good? So I'm actually gonna drop a review on that. So right now we're in here. We're gonna try to get this hung up. Get the feeder out, and hopefully it rains and washes our scent away, and we'll get some deer pretty soon. So hey you guys, so we're finally up here. You can tell it's hot. It's South Georgia right now, and it's humid all the time. I mean, it's either raining or about to rain, so it's humid 24/7. But I mean, we got a pretty good setup. Most of the deer funnel right out of this creek, as you can see. And they kind of come up here on this hill because we're up above and it kind of slopes down. And I'm going to put a feeder out right down here in this lane right there, and throw out that new Muddy camera I was saying about. And I guess we can just call it a day. We're going to pull that climber out here and go put it on a new lease. Hopefully we're going to get to hunt. So but that's it. It's been a hot day. Glad we got a lot of things done. Got the food plot in, got a set hung up, and got some corn in here. So we're going to leave it be. That's what I'm trying to do this year. Just got married, you know how that is. But I live in Valdosta now, so what we're gonna do is I have feeders everywhere now and cell cam, so I don't ever have to come in here unless I'm hunting. Maybe fill feeders twice a month or once a month, or maybe even every 2 months. So right now that's hopefully what we're gonna see. I'm a little bit worried about those feeders kind of taking a while to get used to this, so I'm trying to go ahead and do it in July. We got 2 or 3 months for bow season, so that's it. So y'all stick with us, and maybe we'll go to that new lease tomorrow and get some more footage.